It's about one of the only things. Hi, Sunny. I appreciate you, honey, because you're one of the people who always comes around. And I hope you know that I appreciate you. I gotta put on some, mashed potatoes. My buddy just called me. He just moved back to the Bay from Texas. He wants to play a show at my nursing home. He's he's punk rock meets, I don't fucking know, but he said he would play a show for he's gonna play a show for my friends here. He's like, I'm gonna get my beats all set up. He has these songs, but they're kind of like dirty, so I'm not sure how they'll. However, I can't lie. I have played them. In fact, I should play his album right now since we're thinking about it. This album, I was with him the whole time. Like, this was when we were really good friends, and he had just made his name for the new band, MC Meat Hook. And he made me happy because he called me when I needed someone the most. And he's one of my friends that I've known since I was 15. And I don't want to get emotional, but like, he's seen me and been around. Like, he used to come to my family events. And I'm lucky that I have a friend that I've had for so long. Yeah, it was very perfect. And I love him so much. And, people look at him and they're like, oh, and yes, he's a little bit shocking on the stage. He does some crazy shit. And I'm always like, whenever he does something shocking, I'm always like, I'm like looking at him, I'm like, well, he's done it again. It's fun. Yeah, and he's very, he's the sweetest person. And he's the sweetest person I know. Like, in his show, he's like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm gonna have to play this like MC Meat Hook. This is the album that was, what did he call it? Like porn goth, I forget. My friend had this thing and he was starting this platform kind of like Spotify or something, but it never really turned into anything. I don't think. I haven't talked to him about that. But I forget what his name was his he had like a horrorcore. Like horrorcore, is that what it was? Hey everybody. I'm gonna just play some stuff. And my pain is so bad, like the pain under my rib cage. Like, it's so bad, you guys. Like, oh, here we go. This is a full album. And by the way, they're going to be putting his album on a Spotify and shit, so I'm excited for him. Cue the Nightmare. Look how young he is. Hold on, I'll show you what he used to look like. Because his little video. Cue the Nightmare. Okay, hold on. Sorry. I'm not showing boobies. Hi guys. Sorry I can't show that. However, this girl, all right there. And look, it says, I know John Parsons. Does it say something about Monty? I know one of them said, there, that's his background of his album. No, thank you. I do not want to do that right now. But yeah, this is so long ago. This album came out like when I graduated from, oops, yeah. Anyway, it's not real anyway. It's just a painting. Anyway, he made me feel like a lot of people are trying to tell me what to feel, what to say, what to do, as if I'm not doing this right. And there are people that don't pay attention to what I do at all. And everybody trying to tell me how to live when I'm doing all sorts of things that I feel proud of. Look, my rib cage hurts me really bad. And I don't even leave the room very much anymore because people rob me, and I'm literally scared every minute of every day. And I think that the fact that people are like forgiving of, like, people forgive people who steal from people online on TikTok, and I actually really do need help because they've ruined all my clothes. And then now because Jeremy fucked me over, I don't even have like the ability. I'll live. I have clothes and they're just gonna be bleached, but it's just something about it. Like, everyone here is so fucked up. They all just fucking let people mistreat me. And then I ask for things that I have every right to have, and I can't. They don't answer me. I wish that I could find my friends, but it's like really hard. I wish they didn't have, like, I think it's fucked up when someone's sick and someone just keeps bullying them. I've lost so much time and energy to making things that I didn't get to keep. Sorry, my swelling. I'm looking at my swelling. And also I have that hematuria or something. Hi, Jen. The crazy part is how easily you can see all the... They had a party today. They don't pay attention to me whatsoever. And then every single person that they send in here to help me doesn't actually do anything. I don't know how to keep going like this. I don't have an advocate. Like, unfortunately, nobody seems to know what's going on because everybody just believes assholes. And then I'm in pain and I'm trapped. I'm trapped. I can't ask for help. There's nowhere for me to ask. Even if they're breaking the law, even if they're violating my rights, I still get ignored. And the funny part is that all these people who have no business giving me advice are constantly giving me advice. I mean, sometimes I'd rather not deal with the world at all anymore because of that shit. I need help and nobody's helping me. It doesn't make sense, right? So something's going on, but they're not transparent with me. I wish, like, literally, I feel like obviously people only watch me to fucking watch me crash, right? Because when I ask for help because I'm getting mistreated, nobody does anything. And if they do, the nursing home's definitely not listening, I guess. But it's so frustrating because I have to literally feel it. Like, I have to feel all of this, and they just seem to think it's okay to make me wait for pain control. They just make me wait. Why am I even waiting? It is so painful. I think I'm gonna go in the hallway and go see if I'm gonna see if I can talk to the after hours nurse or the doctor, because they all act like I can't. But what the fuck? I don't get to see the fucking doctor here. He doesn't help me. Then the other doctors don't help me. No one actually helps. So I just wait for 4 years and nobody. Benny, why are you telling me to go to the hospital? What would that do? If you don't know the situation, don't tell me what to do. If you don't know the situation, don't tell me what to do. It's rude. Calling me and calling me and calling me. Dude, stop. It's rude. If you heart yelling ain't gonna do nothing. Do you know how to speak? If you heart yelling ain't gonna do nothing. hurt? What? All right. All right. Bye. You're obvious if you just want to be a jerk for no reason. So apparently Megan wants to call me and like be an asshole. Hey Megan, is that you or is it Jenny or which asshole is it? Someone keeps calling me over and over again. Like, tell me again how I'm the problem, because I don't go after any of those people. And if you come in over and over again to fuck with me when I'm obviously struggling, you're a bad person. All you do is fucking like watch me. Like, you would think you would be smarter by now. Like, you would know more about medical stuff. Like, the medical world is fucked right now. And if anyone is dumb enough to trust them, then clearly they're either number one, rich, or number two, not sick, or number three, you're so coddled that you have no idea. You've never had to wait for anything. No one ever makes you wait for anything. So that's not going to apply. So a lot of those people, when they try to make comments or think about things like this, they don't actually make any sense or have any credibility to me. So I don't view any of these people to have credibility, because the people who are saying things are lying. They're willing to straight up lie. They are willing to lie. I will take a fucking lie detector test. I bet they won't. Also, they tried to make me fucking like take a drug test, which I would have taken anyway. But it's interesting that they do shit like that when they literally have so many people that they know that are doing that. And that they do shit like that when they literally have so many people that they know that are doing that. Calling just to interrupt me. Oh, you're mildly inconveniencing me. Like, the bullies, by the way, they're calling over and over. You know, I assume that she doesn't have much of a life. Which, I mean, I know she has bunnies and, like, a kid, so go play with your kid and your bunnies. I mean, I have no idea what time it is there. Ohio, right? Anyway, how's everybody else doing? Literally, my teeth are hurting. Okay, I'm going to go in my chair and I'm going to go and ask to go in my chair and I'm going to go and ask to talk to somebody, because sorry guys, I'm going to ask the nurse. Oh, and like, look at guys. Oh, ow. Look at, they've totally ruined all these clothes. Can you see it? They literally just like bleach, and I'll get it. I just got it, right? And they bleach the fuck out of my clothes. They don't even care. Like, it's just all ruined. And it's like, you know, they don't care though. Also, they throw things away. Also, one of their gangster men, he stole my mail, opened it, and stole my hat that was in it. And nobody said anything to him, because the men here get away with whatever they want. And this was the point that I was making, and Jeremy only proved it. What is this clip right here? I don't know this clip on here. I don't recognize that clip on my wheelchair. Fuck, it's dead. It's empty. Okay. I'm gonna ask someone. They keep calling me. Hold on. Is there anyone who can put my oxygen tank on my chair? Anyone out there? I just need someone to put my oxygen tank on my chair. Is my CNA around? No? Is my CNA around? All right, well, I know where you stand. That's an interesting way of thinking about things, honey. That's not really how it works. But that's cute that that's what you think it works like that. I feel like so. But that's cute that that's what you think it works like that. I feel like so like that. I feel like so defeated. Oh, that one's dead. Oh, I'm sorry. That one's dead. I thought you were the machine one. Remember the one that goes in that stupid little bag? Sorry. I gotta learn what to call them. Like I just tank versus machine, or something. I always say my thing. It's on the table right over under the TV. This guy, he said he's gonna come visit me. He just called me. He said he's gonna play a show. He's gonna play a show for this album when he comes to visit.
Just unplug it?
Yeah, thank you. It will be funny. Can you put it on that bag thingy and then? Sorry, where's my? Oh my gosh, I get dizzy sometimes. So, what did I do? I'm a tangled. That makes me feel like shit when they fucking act like I'm not asking for shit.
Can I see the...
Yeah. Or like they literally have no idea how much they make me feel. Oh, sorry. I'm like,
Turn it on?
yeah, I think there's just, I hope it charged because it's been sitting there for days. But yeah, this is the big button, hopefully. Is it charged? Okay. This works way better because it blows it up my nose and I have trouble inhaling.
3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. It's at 48%.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay, that's weird. Maybe it probably got unplugged or something.
Maybe.
That's okay. It's long enough. I'm not going to be able to stay up for very long. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wait. Is the light still on? Good.
Yeah, it is.
Do you think you might be able to turn it off maybe with a stick or something? Or maybe you'll just... Well, you can squeeze in there, huh? Every time that Crystal tries... Ooh, shit. I said it too soon.
Nothing happens.
Damn it. I jinxed it. All right. You're safe.
All right, cool.
Bye. Sorry. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. Fuck. Every time I put my hair up, or it's because the oxygen and the hair tie and the necklace and the earrings, it always gets tangled. And I'm so frustrated because they go around and talk shit about me instead of actually listening to what I'm saying. So everyone's missing out on all the stuff that's actually happening. And then I have to literally sit and feel bad about it. And every time I express something, they always turn it around. They just keep calling me over and over. Thank you to everybody who's here. I really strongly mean that. If I wasn't in pain, I wouldn't sound like this. If my lungs weren't fucked up, I wouldn't sound like this. Sorry. Like, I literally can't ask for shit because these people are fucking two-faced. Like, how am I supposed to feel about, like, 1 minute you're helping me and then the next minute, like, I'm hearing they don't have the same problem of being discriminatory. They don't have this problem against anybody else. So I'm not sure. Hey, Granny. The thing is why would they try to make me think that I had hope? You know, and the fact that and people are telling me not to think about stuff. Dude, I live in here. I literally spend all of my time, like, begging for help, and my stomach is like way worse. So I know that whatever is breaking down, which I'm assuming it's my lungs, but it's very much could be my liver and my lungs, but they want to act like nothing. They don't actually look at your body, and the pain doctor doesn't actually want to talk to me. So, just like usual, I'll just wait another 8 years in pain. Oh wait, I can't possibly live that long. But you know what I don't appreciate is having people bully me while I'm suffering. How do you keep going like that? They're allowed to do whatever they want, and there's nothing I can do to stop them. So guess what? If you're in a nursing home, you're fucked. Because if you end up in a ghetto city like this, you're going to get a bunch of people who fucking are worshiping these fucking dickless men, which I don't get. And it's not really about dick, by the way. If you guys, I know the smart ones, you can catch up and understand that I'm, But most people, they can't. The people who bully me, they can't handle it when you're talking about something, but you're talking about something else. Because they can't figure that out. Because all they do is listen to try to find the way I say something, just to try to make sure it sounds the way they want it to sound. And this is absolute fucking torture. And for the nursing home to not only endorse it and to enable it, but then they all act like, and they gaslight me like I'm supposed to feel okay about it. Meanwhile, they're training their people to fucking be fucking dishonest. It's dishonest, and it's wrong, and it's discriminatory to help him and not me. Like, fuck you. Why? Because he's a fucking trapped in bed? Yeah, I already know that. I had to take care of him for years. You don't remember? You're going to act like I don't understand his needs? You don't even know his needs. I promise you, you'll end up fucking unaliving him. That's what I think will end up happening. Or he'll do it himself. He fucked himself. Trying to pretend that I fucking did something to him. Fuck that. I don't fucking feel like that's okay. And if everybody wants to just bully me until I'm gone, they don't believe I'm going to be gone. Now, what else could it be? If I've looked at every fucking thing and they're my records. Oh, by the way, how do you feel about somebody who's such an asshole? She's the infection control nurse, by the way. Her name's Marky. If anybody wants to actually go and talk about her. She's the infection control nurse, but she decided it wasn't her job to answer questions or communicate. So when I told her how I felt, she decided that she could make an excuse that she's never made before, as if she's already told me, which is bullshit, and that's what they all do. They make up lies. They try to send you in circles. They'll give you an answer that's a non-answer, and then you have to wait until the next time to see if there's any answer. And then they'll offer you something, but they're not really offering it to you. It's just so on paper it looks like you got rejected. We're going to act like we're going to give you a pain doctor, but really we're going to send them there, and they're not going to spend any time with you. That's basically what they're going to do. And then everybody that's working the whole building, the assholes who are fucking coddling and spreading shit with fucking Jeremy, I will make sure you're found. You're pieces of garbage. To pull him away and help him escape accountability while he's fucking robbing me. Oh, and it's Halloween. I'm sure he's enjoying spending the money that he has until he's not going to have it anymore. There's so many things I could have told people. And he's a whiny bitch about what I've said so far. I wouldn't push me. If you're going to act like I'm the bad guy when my reputation means everything to me. Unfortunately, a bunch of assholes on the internet that aren't smart enough to fucking read, they go and talk shit. And then apparently Jeremy's like, that's a good chance for me to leave. I'm going to join them. Good fucking riddance. Can you imagine? Oh my God, how am I harassing anyone telling a story? You sad crybabies. Okay, guys, I have to restart because someone's a crybaby and they're just sitting there pressing buttons who doesn't have a life. I'm so sad. To me, that's some evil ass shit. And by the way, offering hospice and then fucking laughing at me and rolling your eyes. The infection control nurse rolled her eyes at me and said, if that's what you think you have. She's acting like a fucking victim. Marky. I don't care if I dox you. We're already doxed. Your position is doxed. You're an infection control nurse and you shouldn't be. Because you have not once tried to find out whether or not my disease can kill someone here. You don't care, right? Well, I'm glad that you're going to, I shouldn't mention your inability to understand basic fucking anatomy. How are you going to work in there? Dude, these LVNs aren't smart enough to be in the positions of power. And it infuriates me that they're allowed to be in positions of power, because not only have all of them been rude and abusive, but they literally don't know how to train people. Marky, Adriana, I don't give a fuck. I'm going to dox the fuck out of you. You want to take me to court, and I'll bring it up. I'll bring up the abuse you do. Marky, you ignored everything. Adriana, you're fucking fake. You've been so abusive to me, and you're training them. She's training the fucking CNAs, and she knows who fucked who. They're all just pretending they don't know. Why? Why do you guys want to impress these Norteños so bad? Oh, because they're manipulative fucking criminals? Yes, they are manipulative criminals. And if Jeremy tries to act like he's not, well, then why does he? Well, what about your tattoos? What about all your stories? You can't say anything if you don't fucking, if you can't tell your stories to make you look like some big, bad, tough guy. When I look at him, I see Baby Huey or Jabba the Hutt, and I don't give a fuck. You can say that I'm making the fun of him, but the shit he's done to me, that's all I can see. I used to see this beautiful man, and now all I see is disgusting filth. God, I gotta go. They're all gonna act like, literally, they all have like sourpuss faces all the time. And I'm like, you're not the one in the nursing home. You're literally acting like victims when you're creating the problem. If you don't want a problem, maybe you should look into the situation, Ashley. Ashley with admissions, you're a snake. Admissions is she's a snake. She moves people without telling people who love them. I tried to help somebody become like more close to their family stuff, and she like turned around and acted like I did something wrong. It's really cute how they gaslight me, and I have proof, but it doesn't matter because admin can repeat things a million times and just make it right. But look, I've literally given them all the information about my lungs. The doctors seem to be on my side. So why is everybody else acting so stupid? Why is it that Marky, the infection control nurse, rolls her eyes and laughs at me when I say that I have a bunch of infectious diseases? Do you know that my diseases are on the list with COVID and SARS and all that, which means they're probably pretty serious, but she doesn't feel the need to look into it and see whether anybody could get it. What if there's bed bugs? Could that spread it? She doesn't want to know because she can't think past herself. All she wants to do is eat in her fucking, in her little stupid office. Oh, it's over here now. So now they're acting like little victims because they like listen and act like they're actually listening, but what they're doing is listening to the level of my voice and not what I'm actually saying. In fact, they're the people that I hate the most. I literally fucking despise people who abuse patients and then act like it's normal. And the fact that Ashley in admissions decided that it was okay to move Jeremy when I was trying to move safely. I was in touch with a domestic violence counselor. I was also in touch with his family. I was also in touch with our godmother. And they were trying to help me to get out safely. But you thought, hey, let's try it this way. Hey, let's protect the violent criminal. Let's protect the guy who was on meth and fucking selling drugs. What was I doing again? Oh, yeah, I was just sick. Oh, yeah, have I gotten arrested? No, but you guys called the cops on me for no fucking reason. So this is why I have hatred. I'm trying to let go of it, but I do need to put it somewhere. And when I put it somewhere, I'm just going to write down absolutely everything that happens because I have a right to not be in pain, and it's been 4 years. And then to have fucking Marky of infection control come up to me and roll her eyes about my disease, not only to do that, as an infection control nurse, she should be fucking humiliated. Like I told her, you could have been in the newspaper for good things. Instead, you're going to be known for being a fucking heartless asshole who decided to have a baby and forget what ethics are. You don't know what are, like, you violate all my rights, you violate the laws, you don't give a fuck about anything. And here's the reason why. There's no oversight. Nobody gives a fuck. We don't have an actual administrator, and the administrator's too stupid to understand. He's too stupid to understand that if you're actually being mean to the patient and you're being bad and you're doing horrific things, I can't stop my reaction until you stop being a fucking abusive asshole. And so he goes back and forth. I'm so sorry for gaslighting you. And then the next minute he's yelling at me when I need oxygen and he's not letting me take oxygen before I talk. You know, totally ableist bullshit. where they don't care about my comfort. And now my pain is so fucking incredible. And I am still, there's nobody in this building that actually can do anything because they're all fucking like chickens with their heads cut off. Nobody's in charge. I think the closest thing is the new director of nursing's assistant. She's the only thing I think, but even so, other people don't follow through with anything. They closed it. They just kept bullying me until it's gone. So now I can't find all those people. Also, everything that I made is gone. Also, just for having a voice like this, literally the assholes in the fucking the hallway, they literally let them scream at me. They let them say whatever. These people do not protect the women. They do not protect women against men. They allowed Jeremy to they helped him fucking rob me. So make that make sense. I've saved his life how many times? What, 4 or 5? 6? Yeah, I was there with him when he was going septic over and over again. Yeah, and who did that? Oh, yeah, me. Who's the one who was picking maggots out of his legs for hours trying to help him? Yeah, you probably shouldn't ever let someone do something like that and then leave her while she's dying and trying to get hospice. You're an asshole. I don't know if these people have been working on you for a while because you turned into a different person. Yeah, he stole my computer, but he said that I gave it to him, but everyone here watched him ask me to borrow it. So when he was going to the hospital, I guess he was planning not to come back to the room. However, he never broke up with me. He was getting all romantic and shit. He was in the same room that we got engaged in. So he was like getting all sweet and shit. And I was like, what the fuck? And then he wasn't nice to me. So I told him to fuck off and I'm done. And then everyone else was like, oh my God, he broke up with you. Bitch, he does not have any balls. This man is not a real man. A real man doesn't fucking abandon someone who's taken care of him for 3.5 years, especially when I've done nothing wrong. Also, to judge me by my voice and act like I'm doing something wrong because of my voice, I have actual proof of him constantly fucking gaslighting me and abusing me. Trying to keep me in that mindset to think that everybody hates me. And then he goes and leaves and then everybody hates me. He's being a fucking bitch. Well, if you don't want people to think that you're a violent criminal, then don't show off being a violent criminal. You don't get to have it both ways. You don't get to be a sweet, great guy and the criminal that fucking doesn't care about people's feelings. Just saying. He doesn't get to be tough but I'm going to tell you, he is not tough. Like, he may be reckless, but he's not tough. Same thing with Abel Garcia. And I don't give a fuck. I'm saying names because fuck with them. Have you seen the videos of him torturing me? If you see those, save them for me because I need to send it to the nursing home. They're assholes. They don't realize that there's hundreds of people who've seen me and abused me. And you all knew I was trying to leave, but I had to do it carefully. And instead, Jeremy's like, oh, well, I better do it first. Wow, you're a man. What did you teach your kids? When your kids come in the room, do they look at you and pout? No, because you're not the emotionally connected person. You don't have emotional understanding. You don't have you may be able to mimic people, but you don't have the same understanding. I heard you weren't loved by your mom and dad or something, but from what I hear, you had much better childhood than me. So why are you so fucked? Just kidding. I know why he's fucked. But I don't think there's any excuse to treat someone like that, especially someone who's been there, and then to sneak away with the kids and act like what the fuck? Like what? So you're going to use me for every little thing you can possibly use me for. And then when I'm completely tapped out and I'm like so tired and need help, you won't push me over the finish line. You're not going to help me get hospice. You're just going to dip out and be a bitch and keep my money, keep my Nintendo Switch, keep my computer, keep everything. I know. And well, the thing is the nursing home knew how abusive he was. Because there's many people who are involved. I even sent them information and proof, and none of them care. They still, well, he didn't want to be with you. Yeah, well, you did it without even looking into the situation, which means you're not making me safe, Ashley. These bitches need to be called out. And you know what? They deserve to be called bitches at this point. After 4 years, they're bitches. So let me know, what do you think? Do you think that a person in admissions should literally sneak someone out and lie to me?
The day before, you know what I said to her? I said, don't stress me out. Don't give me a stroke. If you don't listen to me when I'm speaking, I can't imagine how fucking horribly you'll listen to me when I can't. And I know that because I have friends who can't. You know how frustrated they get? And the funny thing is the ones that don't talk and they think that he likes them and stuff, he doesn't. Like, you can't really trust anybody in this place because they literally train everybody to do the same crap. If they're training people to mistreat me, like the person who runs the laundry department, I have 4 different people who used to work here who have come out and said that she trains people to say that I'm lying. Her name starts with an A. What about you, lady? Glass houses, right? Didn't your son fuck a bunch of the people in the activities department and they found his a condom in the bathroom? So maybe you shouldn't be talking shit about me. Maybe you should just work on cleaning the toilets and shh, nobody wants to hear what you have to say because you break the rules to have your son work for you, and he broke everyone's heart who's under the age of 21 and over the age of 18, I'd hope. But every time he was having a baby with his wife. You know how many of these people are having babies with their wives and they're sleeping with someone from here? Right now, I don't know of anybody currently, but there was one guy and he slept with 2 guys here and 2 girls. And he was having babies the whole time. I wonder if he thinks about the guys and the girls when he sees the kids. Hey, honey. Hold on one second. Is someone back there? I can't see. I can't tell. Either way. The thing is I can't even leave my room during the day because of all the abusive shit they do. I can't even go in the front hall because my voice sounds loud, so they just talk to me and say that I'm disrupting everything. So I'm not allowed to be anywhere else except for in my room. And then if I ask for anything, I'm horrible. Do they understand the level of abuse they are allowing? Because I am not going to stop talking about it. It hurts me to talk, and it's hurting me more and more, and the swelling just gets worse and worse. And these people, they're just fucking committed to not doing anything about it. Don't they realize, doesn't the administration realize, hey, you're putting all of your nurses and CNAs at risk by making them lie? If you tell them lies, then they're not going to do their job correctly based on what you said, and that's going to make a big mess. Also, is it normal? Hey, what if I wanted to sneak out of my roommate and I just want to sneak out and I don't want to be with Crystal anymore? Can we pretend I'm going to the hospital? Look, we're going to pretend I'm going to the hospital, and then I'm going to tell her, I love you. I still want to be roommates with you. They said I couldn't. I don't know why. And then I'll be over there and I'll be like, Crystal, come visit. And then I'll, literally, do you understand the stupidity of all this? The hypocrisy? And then Jeremy came onto my TikTok. And he was watching my TikTok. And then he went and emailed me and said for me not to talk about him. I said, you came and stalked my TikTok. You don't get to complain. And Jeremy, who's not over it? I don't come and chase you. I send you fucking legal documents. And you say, kiss my ass. And you say, fuck you. And you say all this crazy shit. And I've included it in paperwork that I've sent to at least 50 different news stations. If he didn't want to be known for being this way, then he shouldn't have been this way. I gave him many opportunities. And in fact, you heard me constantly defending him. I defended him more than he deserved because I'm loyal. He doesn't know the meaning of loyal. He is a narcissist, and all he wants is attention all the time. Look, I'm not harassing anybody when I'm telling a story. I don't think you need to sit there and press buttons. Maybe find something. Hold on, honey. I'm going to restart because people keep doing that. You got to follow me if you don't want to lose it, though, because I'm going to restart it. But yeah, I live in a nursing facility, and they have been mistreating me for 4 years. The new company has been way worse than the last. I guess they just assume shit. I guess people can say whatever they want, and it'll just stick. And so now the pain doctor is not going to help me. I don't know what they told her, but I don't get to represent myself at all because they're not going to listen, and they're not going to do it. So it's very frustrating. I don't deserve to have to fucking do this. How many years and how many hours of a day? Every single minute I'm awake, I'm stressing and trying to figure out how to get help. Does that seem fair? Does that seem good for my heart? And then they laugh and roll their eyes at me when I say it's damaging to my heart. It makes me have serious chest pain just to fucking have anyone interact. If they open the door, I will have a panic attack and cry. I don't know. But I'm going to go harder with the news because this needs to be known. I'm going to send some stuff out just basically saying all the things that I want people to know when I'm gone. And so when it happens, I want the blowback to come back on this place. And I want to make some videos. I'm going to make some videos that are towards people who have harmed me. Like all the place. I'm in California. I'm going to make those videos, and I'm going to put those videos out, and I'm going to give them to someone to put out when I'm gone. Yeah, it's a shit show. The relatives that I have are either dead or are very sick right now, or they're just selfish assholes who think they know everything because they read bullying sites, and apparently that's more accurate than calling me. I had 3 brothers, but all 3 of them didn't realize that you have to have a phone call to have a conversation. You don't get to fucking say, oh my God, that group text. You literally fought with me in my group text when all I'm trying to do is get better. So I've learned that my family and my friends are mostly assholes. And that's the lesson in life. Don't trust anybody. And I'm sorry to say that, but that's the lesson I'm learning. And I'm way too nice. And they can act like I'm not nice because now I'm at the point where I can't do it anymore. It's been 8 fucking years, and my rib cage, the bottom half, feels like it's made of stone, but it feels like it's slipping, like it's ripping through my like subcutaneous tissue or whatever. It's ridiculous. Yeah, and not everyone can help, because when the nursing home administration, when they're so willing to fucking throw you under the bus instead of talking about, Jay, I don't know who you are, and if something's bothering you, you can talk to one of your friends, honey. Sorry, I have no room for random people, and I'm not trying to be mean. If you're going through something, there's probably someone here you can talk to in the room. Okay? Not trying to be mean, but... And if it bothers you, it's not going to be something I can change right now. And I really have to focus on myself. So please don't take it personally if I don't answer everybody. Thank you. Although it is nice because before my page would just blow up with so many people and it was just a little overwhelming. Like if I even start crying, it'll be like 2,000 people watching. And the thing is, I've been here 4 years. I've never shown or videotaped anyone, but they are so dramatic. Like the girls that used to work here, they're so dramatic. And look, you know what the worst part of all this is that I didn't get to have any clarity of what's happening. And I still gave 4 garbage bags full of clothing to Jeremy's ex-wife's kids. And I know they know because I told his 16-year-old. So, no, I'm not in my room. I'm in the hallway. How dare me? I'm ruining everything for everyone. My voice is so loud. I'm an awful burden. And how dare me ask for anything when I pay $1,300 a month to be ignored? Not by everybody, but mostly. And some of them don't mean to. Some of them are just new and they're just trying their best. And so some of them, I just keep forgiving them. The thing is, though, is that when I keep forgiving them, are they still trying? Because I'm having a hard time having any empathy for people who don't care about what it means to be a fucking mandated reporter. And I don't care. For me, it has been everything. And some people in my life, these who are not children anymore, but these people, they were some of the only things that I did that I feel so proud about, because I know that he's in a better place than he would have been in. These people that I've tried to help. And here's the thing, is that they have no interest. I don't understand how people can hear how bad it is and know how bad it is, and then everyone acts mean about it. How are they all going to roll their eyes and act mad? What are they so fucking mad about? I thought they were so happy. It's probably because all these men have small dicks, huh? You know what's funny, though, is that I'm right. If you know, you know. Anyway, I really don't care about that. I don't care about that. But I know, like, Jeremy used to get so insecure that if a black guy would walk by, if a black guy would walk by, he would always get insecure and look at me and be like, oh, you looked at him. I saw you. Because he thinks I'm just obsessed. Thanks, honey. It's not the vibe I really would like to have. I am, the thing that's hard for me is that I am actually a very chipper and loving person. Where's freaking Crystal? The guy or something? Just watching him? Does she go like this? She's like, oh, fluttering her eyelashes. That's so funny. She's flirting. I used to always tell her she's a horn dog. I say, you're my favorite horn dog. She doesn't even care. Sorry, guys. I don't want to show anybody. I can't, the thing is I can't go outside because I don't feel like I can get everything together. I can't go out front because that's too close to all the people that are fucking bullying me. Here's the thing, when the administration is okay with some guy who's been bullying me ever since I called him out for sleeping with a CNA who lied about me, I'm not understanding why anybody doesn't see how bad this is. It started off where I was gasping. When I started gasping, was around the same time that someone didn't give me my medicine and I started gasping. And then ever since, it's been getting worse and worse. And everything I've read from my records, everything points to I'm at the end of the road. The thing is that when I talk to my friends and family, they want to tell me that it's not true. And then people here invalidate me and roll their eyes and make fun of me. They make fun of me, and I really, really want to make sure these people never forget what you're supposed to do, because they have been so incredibly cruel to me, and then they train people that don't even know me to be cruel to me, and my pain is so bad. Like, nobody should be left like this, and I want to make sure that public knows how they've left me. They've left me like this for so long. After April was when we knew that this is a restrictive lung disease and that all these other tests obviously mean something. But they're ignoring my symptoms. They're violating the fact that, like, okay, they sent a doctor, but if she's not willing to help, what, are they just going to not help me? That's how they work. That's why I'm scared all the time, but they tell me not to be scared, but then they'll sneak fucking Jeremy out like a victim. That shit isn't okay. So I'm calling him out on everything he's done, and if he doesn't want it, the more that he ignores it or the more that he doesn't respond, the more that I'm going to keep going after him. Because you are not allowed to lie about me. My reputation means something. You don't have to have, like, I know your reputation is what? Like, I don't even, like, believe the things he says anymore. Like, I honestly don't. Like, I believe most of the things he said to me were probably lies, because he's telling me to give him my rings and they will cover the cost of all the things that he owes me. No, sir. You know damn well you got cheap ass fucking rings. You know damn well it was $50 fucking for the first ring you got me. Don't act like you're fucking rich. Don't act like you're balling. Don't act like you did anything fucking amazing for me. Not that I care. I don't care about money. I don't care about that kind of shit. But the fact that he's trying to act like I have to give him my rings back, fuck you. How about you give me all my socks back? I've literally, and I'm going to make sure, I'm actually like getting to the point where I'm going to do a fucking police report over all the shit that they won't give me back that's not his. Why does he get to have my socks when my socks are $20 a pack? Why does he get them? He simply just tells them they're his. In fact, he should be fully naked because everything he has. No, we got the computer back. I had to call the police and tell them because the nursing home helped him steal it. The nursing home is complicit in protecting criminals. What did I say? What did I say? Did I not say they protect criminals? I'm not trying to say he's doing anything awful. In fact, I'm going to keep a lot of things back because I will protect him. But he's not protecting me. Like, how the fuck are you going to act like a little baby? Like, that is not a man. And I'm going to continue to remind him until he decides to be a man. So if you want to be remembered for this, and I know Abel's going to be remembered for this too. You're going to be remembered for being, oh my God, you were so amazing on the streets back in the 60s or whatever fucking bullshit he thinks is important. No, sir. No, sir. You are a fucking potato that hangs out in the fucking dining room and keeps me from going in. And when I tried to tell you that people are dying and they need help, and you, as the resident council president, just went, just take a deep breath, Lauren, you'll be fine. Yeah, that's not invalidating and abusive. Perfect for presidency, but he's a Norteño. They protect the gang members and they protect Mexicans. They do not like the white girl from the Bay Area. They just don't. And they're rather racist to white and black people. I've heard the way they talk. And the thing is that it sucks because, like, I don't look at people like that. But they're making me, like, not like the setting here is so toxic that I'm, like, always scared. And I'm not even sure, like, I feel like every day and every night after hours, they all make excuses that they can't do anything. And then during the day, the doctor never answers. But the doctor, when he sees me in person, says he'll do anything that I need. And when they don't believe me, they offer to give me hospice care. But now they're not ordering it, even though it's fucking really late. Yeah, there are gang members in the staff. I want to talk to Third Eye because I need to talk to a doctor. Because I can't just wait months to see somebody when my swelling is so bad. So I just, like, if you want to, like, try to, like, I know it takes a minute or whatever, but I want to talk to them. That's what I do usually, just so I don't have to, Oh, okay. Did she hear me or no? I don't know where the computer is, so.
Lauren, are you being helped?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if she heard me. Maybe. I couldn't tell if she heard me. It's okay though, because
You're looking for Helen, right?
yeah, but I think she heard me. I don't know. She'll be back. I just don't want to, like, scream it down the hall.
Like me?
I mean, I'll scream down the hall if it's important, but. Thank you guys. And it is, yeah. When I feel really weak, I talk to my godmother and she always knows what to say. It's kind of late for her. It's only 8, huh? She was the one who was helping me when he was being mean. We would sit and pray and, like, hope that it was something else, you know? Hope that he was okay. And, like, me sitting and worrying about him while he's sitting and trying to find a way to run away from me while I'm suffering just shows what kind of person he is. That's not a man. You don't treat people like that. And in fact, I do think he and his ex-wife were scamming me, and I think they were using the kids to do it. In fact, I know they've done it. I thought it was to a funny extent, but then now I'm realizing they really were just using me. So, as long as I brought your family together, I'm so happy that you're so fucking grateful for all the times I saved your life and fucking cleaned your wounds and wiped your asshole. I'm glad he's learned to be appreciative, right? Not only did he fucking waste my time and I spent all this time supporting him when he was sneaking out, also I was actively trying to get help for the pain, and I'm literally they were spending all their time on him on something petty and stupid while I'm trying to get help so I'm not suffering. Meanwhile, everyone's complaining about how I act when I'm suffering. Yet if they're not going to treat my pain, how the fuck can they complain? No, I'm at a nursing facility. I've been in a nursing facility this whole time. But it's very complicated to explain how the hospital is not capable. But I do not have confidence in this town. I do not have confidence. And honestly, it makes me sick to my stomach to even think about Jeremy. And when I go in the hallways, I'm like trying to be strong enough to even be in the hallways. They don't understand what they did to me. They made it so even more, like, how many people are you going to protect? Also, another one of these losers He literally went in my mail and took my fucking shit out of my mail, opened it, and kept it. And did any of the administrations help me? No, they said, you can press charges if you want. Yeah, thanks for helping. Someone stole mail from me and he wore it for like a month. Yeah, and I can't get out of here. What I need is hospice so I can get out because I can't leave until my pain is controlled. I can't. And people can say whatever they want. I know bitch ass Aminata was saying, oh, it doesn't matter how much pain she is. The fuck it doesn't. It's not your body. And she can't talk because she's fucking got enough to kill a horse. So she wouldn't know. If you just got sick and the whole time you've been sick, you have drugs, you don't know what it feels like to be sick. I mean, you do, but you don't know this pain. And when I'm telling the infection control nurse about how horrible my diseases are and how much they affect me, and she says, oh, she's like, okay, and rolls her eyes. Marky. She's a piece of shit. How are you going to say that you're keeping us safe from infection, but you won't even fucking... Like, these people are garbage. Like, there are some good people and they usually know who they are because I usually tell them, hey, you know, thank you for having empathy. But instead of them thinking, hey, I need to help her, they just all gossip. And I can't handle it. I like my current nurse, but it's like you can never tell because every minute of every day you have to worry about them talking shit. Jeremy doesn't have to worry about anything because he's a spoiled bitch. But he's not going to be spoiled soon. Trust me. His whole family doesn't trust him for what he did to me. Maybe the kids do, but he can control the kids. But someday the kids are going to realize that they were around somebody special and they didn't get to fucking say goodbye. Same thing with my brother and his son. You're taking time away. And I'm not trying to say I'm like a celebrity, or I'm not trying to say it like that, but you will be saying that you know me. You will. Because this is a big enough problem and none of you did anything. By the way, I told everybody what I needed help with. None of you did shit. And I'm not talking to you guys. They know who they are if they're stalking me. The thing is why is everyone stalking me? If you're my friend, why aren't you talking to me? And then they want to find out if I'm talking about them.